My name is Sage Marquiiis. I'm a recording artist here in Philly, working with the label 2317, and I'm coming out with my debut album called Crossroads. So my album Crossroads, we actually came up with that title. I sat down with my mentor, and we talked about where we wanted to go with the album and how we can make it relatable. And we came to the conclusion that we just want to be as real as possible. We wanted to be authentic and organic. Just 2 years ago, I was in a group, and like I said, we were together for 5 years. And now, working with 2317 and working with a Grammy-nominated producer, Dinky Bingham, I've realized that literally everything that I was doing as a singer, as an artist, I was doing everything wrong. Like, I feel like you have to in order to get better, in order to improve, but it's just like, it feels like I'm starting all over. Like, it feels like I haven't been singing right. It feels like I wasn't promoting myself the right way. Like, now I'm learning, like, the ropes of how to really, like, succeed in this industry. And it's nothing like, that's invaluable. Like, you really can't put a price on it. Like, it's an amazing experience or whatever. Like, before, we would record in the house, and there's nothing wrong with that. We had our own home studio, but we didn't really know how to mix and master, and we would go in and sing flat notes and sound a mess, and we thought we sounded good, and stuff like that. It would take us like half an hour to record. When I come here, at the least, I'm here for like 2 hours. But that's what happens. That's what you have to do as a singer. Like, you have to do backups. You have to make sure that you're singing on the right key. You have to do harmonies. Like, everything is not just, it's not something that happens so fast. Like, I was all about getting stuff done and just getting out the way. That's not what it's about. Like, when you really want to do things the right way, you gotta take your time and do it and make sure that it's quality work. Like, quality is always better than quantity. And back then, I was thinking I gotta do 20 songs and I gotta do all these shows and wasn't worrying about, am I looking my best? Am I sounding my best? Is this quality? Is this how I want to be represented if somebody just seen me for the first and last time? But now, working with 2317, like, everything that I do, everything is well thought out. Everything is planned, and every time I do something, I try to put my best foot forward at all times. And that's what I've learned. That's what I wasn't doing before. But as a solo artist, like, I feel like that I just have the proper preparation to succeed. So I was born and raised here in Philly, South Philly, and I think that's where a lot of my passion for music came from. Like, I grew up in a broken home, and I went through a lot with my family, and it just seemed like anytime I would go through, like, any type of adversity or anything like that, I always ran to music. I would just, like, write. I used to write poetry, and I would write about my experience. And I'm about to tear up right now because I'm just thinking about everything I've been through. But yeah, so I grew up here in Philly. When I was in second grade, and this is a funny story, when I was in second grade, there was a choir at my school, St. Rosalima, and for some reason, I feel like my mom didn't want me to sing, so I forged her signature on the release form for me to be able to be on a choir. So yeah, so like that shows how passionate I am about wanting to sing and to be a part of music. I actually forged my mom's name on the paper, and she found out I was in choir like a year later and was like, I didn't even know you were in choir, and the teacher told me that you forged my name and stuff like that. So that's where it all started, from church. I mean, every great singer starts out in church. So from then I went to high school. I met my best friend, Kashina, and we started an R&B group. And we were together for 5 years. And that, oh man, it's so many experiences with that. I've been solicited with sex, you know what I mean? As far as trying to, like, what happens with the industry, especially like when you're a female, and you're trying to achieve some type of success, you might come across people that want to take advantage of you, and they might say, oh, you know, if you do this, then, you know, I'll help you get to this level. I'll put you in a music video and stuff like that. So I've been through stuff like that. So this is what that's why my album is called Crossroads. Like, I've been through so much, and I haven't even technically broken into the mainstream industry. You understand what I'm saying? Like, independent artists go through so much. We have to sacrifice so much. We have families. We have jobs. You know what I mean? I have a 1-year-old son. And I've only been a solo artist for a year. So that means my whole pregnancy, I was preparing to get to this point. Right after I had my son, I met up with the CEO of the label, Dwayne, and my mentor, and Darnell, and we was able to sign a contract and get the record label started. But it hasn't even been a year yet. So, I mean, that is definitely a struggle in itself. You know what I mean? Like, I have to keep myself up and I have to take care of my family, and I'm not working. I'm a full-time artist, and at the same time, it's just like you have to keep up with, you have to keep your parents up, and you have to make sure that you're gonna do well in the studio all the while you're like juggling all these other things. So it's a lot of sacrifice that goes into it, and it's not easy, but it feels good because I'm passionate about it. Like, nothing is going to stop me from achieving my goal when it comes to this music. Like, nothing. For you to have people that you love and care about to feel like that you're not going to succeed, it's hard. It's so hard, but that's the sacrifice. You have to kind of come out of yourself, and you kind of have to believe in yourself like no one else believes. You have to be your own support system. You have to, like, just be willing to fight against all the odds. You understand what I'm saying? So the sacrifice is just, it's huge. It's something else. It is, but music is supposed to heal. Music is supposed to touch people. As an artist, my mission has always been to impact people on a level where I can make them feel positively about life. Like I said before, anytime I've ever gone through any adversity or any troubles in my life, I've always gone to music. So as an artist, I want to be that for someone else. Like, whatever you're going through, whether you're sad or whether you're angry or even if you're feeling happy, like, my music is supposed to minister to you and make you feel good. I'm Sage Marquiiis. I'm here at the recording studio, and this is my canvas.